Woman charged with a hate crime in Chicago after confronting a man at a Panera Bread. Check it out.
So, bourbon woman tonight charged with a hate crime after a confrontation at a Downers Grove Panera restaurant.
It was all caught on camera. Tia Ewing is live at the restaurant tonight. Tia.
Well, this is where all of this unfolded here at this Panera Bread right here on Lamont Road. As for the woman, it took about 24 hours for her arrest, and now she's charged with a hate crime.
Stop. You got to throw coffee on him?
It didn't stop. The video goes on for another 47 seconds, a tirade where expletives and vile remarks were hurled at Wasim Zaran, allegedly for the sweatshirt he chose to wear that reads Palestine on the back of it.
She started saying how it's my land, about Palestine, not your land. This is America, you can't wear that hoodie.
It was a lunch date with the Zarans that went awry inside this Panera Bread in Downers Grove. As onlookers watched, the woman eventually left the scene. It didn't take long to catch up with her. Downers Grove police identified her as 64-year-old Darien resident Alexandra Zastakiewicz. The DuPage County State's attorney charged her with 2 counts for hate crime and 1 count of misdemeanor disorderly conduct.
If I did that to her, the book would be thrown at me, and I expect the same to her. A hate crime has no excuse. It doesn't have to do with your appearance or your age. It has to do with your heart. And that is what she needs to be punished by.
It's not caught on camera, but Zaran says the woman stormed up to him out of nowhere, yelling and trying to douse him with coffee. His pregnant wife began recording, and that's when, according to the DuPage County State's attorney, Zastakiewicz tried to smack the phone out of her hands. Zaran says the alleged attack was completely unprovoked.
I did everything I could to not touch her. Because I knew as soon as I did anything, the roles would be reversed. It would be she's the victim.
I don't like what's happening over in the United States of America. We bringing issues that ain't even in America into America as though we don't have our own issues here. And now people are starting to get out of control and having their little disagreements here. Listen, take that where y'all came from. Don't come over here with that nonsense. We don't want to hear none of that. Now, I absolutely advocate for freedom of speech, but don't put your hands on nobody. Keep your hands to yourself, all right? A 13-year-old girl was almost kidnapped in Florida. Check it out. It's crazy.
They tried to kidnap my daughter. Like, everything inside of me stirred, like turned upside down.
A mother speaks to NBC6 about the terrifying moment her daughter was nearly snatched. The brave 13-year-old fought and screamed and was able to get away.
Yeah, tonight police are asking for your help to find the man responsible. Kim Wynn spoke to the victim. She is live in Lauderhill with what that young woman had to say. Kim.
Yeah, that's right. I spoke with the teen and her mother. They are both very shaken up by what happened, especially because the man who did this is still out there. Do you remember what she said?
For the past month, 13-year-old Kimora Reed says she's been nervous coming home from school, knowing that the man who tried to kidnap her is still on the streets.
Nervous and scared that like he might do this to somebody else.
October 7th.
I was walking from my bus stop.
Kimora just got off the school bus and was walking home near Northwest 18th Court and Northwest 51st Avenue in Lauderhill when she heard someone close behind her.
I heard this guy like jogging type running behind me, so I moved out the way.
Within seconds, the man in this yellow shirt grabs her.
He came behind me and like grabbed my leg, started jogging me on the floor and stuff.
Surveillance video from a neighbor's Ring camera shows Kimora on the ground, fighting him off.
I was screaming like, get off of me, and like, what are you doing?
She says she kicked and screamed, alerting a neighbor. The attacker ran off and Kimora ran home and told her mother.
Then my daughter ran in the room and said, Mommy, someone tried to kidnap me. And I said, what?
Kimora's mother, Lois Kerr, says by the time she got outside, the man was gone.
It was devastating and nerve-wracking, everything. They tried to kidnap my daughter. Like, everything inside of me stirred, like turned upside down.
1 month later, and police still haven't made any arrests. They're sharing this picture of the suspect, hoping someone recognizes.
Now, who can recognize that guy? Y'all better protect y'all children, protect y'all little girls. And that's not that's not a young woman, that is a little girl. And I am 100% vigilant as hell about my daughter. Got curfews and all of that stuff. I remember when people would say stuff like, hey, don't be so strict. No, rules are made to protect you, not to prevent you from being great. Remember that, ladies. Rules are there to protect you. It's to keep you safe, not to prevent you from doing anything, because we want everything great for you. But y'all got to be careful, because it's not just the young girls. It's grown women and grown people that's getting abducted. Young boys is getting abducted. One of the most profitable things that's not really being talked about in society today is human trafficking. So be very careful, because they looking at your little kid as meat, and you thinking that these people is innocent, and you don't know who is who walking around here. I don't even give people handshakes no more. I just give them dap, because I don't want that spirit on me, and I know that they ain't washed their hands inside of the bathroom. And then last but not least, I heard that Megan Good and Jonathan Majors got engaged. Let's talk about it.
First of all, you look amazing. Tell me about this outfit today.
Thank you. This incredible designer, Atiri, designed this for me, on my body, the whole thing. And it's just absolutely stunning. And I fell in love with it. And I was like, all right, we've been putting in all this work in the gym. Let's go. So, you know what I'm saying? Jay's been training me. I don't know where. Oh, there you go, baby. He's been training me. Yeah. And we got a little something coming for the folks that have been asking how we got here. How we top of the year we'll reveal the surprise, but we've been working hard, and it's been transformative for us in every single way. I'm 43 and I've never looked this good in my life, so
and I've been following your career. You look amazing, but you stunned the whole crowd. Girl, put that ring on. Let me see that ring. You stunned. Is there a little news?
What you mean?
Jaka, see, I need some pointers. How did you do this?
You know, I don't like sassy interviewers, but we just gonna bear through it just to try to get to the meat of this.
Was you old school, like romantic, or did you kind of come out the box? How did you do the proposal, man?
You gotta be original. Yeah, do it your way. Yeah, do it your way. Yeah.
And I mean, how'd you know he was the one?
I just knew. It's a crazy thing, but I knew in my spirit. I was like, okay, this is the one. So, yeah.
I don't know if you even knew this. When you was posing for pictures, she was staring at you like this. I don't know if you saw it because you was posing for pictures.
You up, honey. Yeah. So anyway.
Are you speechless tonight, Jonathan? Is that what is going on?
Man, I guess a little bashful. Yeah, I'm just so happy, man. You know, everything is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's a good time. God's good.
God is great.
Yeah.
So for you guys goes to Ebony Power 100. When was the last time you felt empowered, whether it be personally or professionally, in your life?
Shoot, today we were watching.
This morning.
This morning we were watching Pastor
Darius
Daniels from Change Church, and we was in there just crying, and it was.
Yeah, I'm happy for them. Listen, I love strong families. I love people. It do seem a little weird to me, but that's not necessarily my thing. I'm not here to evaluate whether it's weird or not. Hey, listen, they doing it the right way. They getting married. He learned his lesson from getting beat up and running away from somebody and then catching an L. They still convicted him. But, I mean, they seem like they happy. They seem like they're in a good space. And so who am I to evaluate whether or not they're authentic or not? I think that people are too critical sometimes. I do. We not as critical as people that's doing it the wrong way, but then when people start to actually do it the right way, I thought that the goal was ultimately to get couples together to have strong family units and for people to get married. They seem happy. They say they're happy. He said he's bashful. They going to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we, I don't understand why people are negatively or throwing negative stuff on this. Do people do that as far as the negativity when somebody said that they're happy? Do people do that as a coping mechanism for their lack of happiness? I don't understand it. Why are y'all saying that it's fake? What's fake about it? Okay, so let's say that it's fake. Until it's proven otherwise, it's like we spend more time hating on good stuff than on bad stuff. I'm just in a good mood. I'm in a space in my life to where I just want people to do things the right way. And when they do it, I like to celebrate them and congratulate them. And until they give me something different, then why would I say anything negative about them? Listen, God bless them. I hope that they're great. Shout out to Jonathan Majors. I think that he's a phenomenal actor. And if they get married together and they're in a good space, who am I to tell them different?